Hi guys, I know that some of you have trouble with the Khan Academy, so I wanted to go over some, at least my problems, because everybody gets different problems here, and wanted to go over the factored form, and then on another one I'll go over how to do it in standard form too. Standard form you will need to use Desmos a little bit more. Factored you just need a calculator. So graphing quadratics in factored form. Now the nice thing is if you watch the video on all of this that I did earlier, these numbers right here tell you where they cross the x-axis. Okay, and so if you remember, there we go. If you remember, it's always going to be the opposite of what you've been doing. So the opposite of -3, so the x-intercepts, are going to be 3 and +1. Okay, and so we're going to move one of the dots. I'm going to move this one actually. I'm going to move it to 3. Now, we need this one to be somewhere either over here or down here. That's what we're trying to figure out. So what we need to do is we want to find out the number that's in between 1 and 3. Easily, we know that one in between is 2. Oh, that was not very nice, is 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to plug in 2 into that equation and find out where it should go. So we know the vertex will be on 2 something. We need to figure out what. So we're going to go -4. Instead of x, which I wrote, we're going to do 2 minus 3. And then again, 2 minus 1. So this one we know is going to be -1. This one's 1. So 4 times -1 times 1 is going to be 4. So y is going to be 4. So we want to move our vertex, which is that top point, to 2, 4. And I got it right. Okay, next one. So here again, come on. There we go. My x-intercepts or roots, ooh, doesn't like me writing, is going to be -7 and -1. So I'm going to move one. I'll move this one to -7. This one's going to be somewhere. What we want to do is find out, ooh, I actually put it really nicely, what number is between -7 and -1. Of course, we can see that's going to be in between, is x is going to be -4. This is your vertex. We need to find out where it should be on -4 because we see it is hitting the 1, -1, but we don't know where it is. So we're going to plug it in to the equation. 2/3, this is not fun writing, -4 plus 7 and -4 plus 1. So 7 minus 4 is 3. -4 plus 1 is -3. So we get 2/3 times -9. Doesn't like me doing two things at once. -9. And so we can do this. I like to go across. You can put it in the calculator. 2 times -9 is -18 divided by 3. And that one's going to give me -6. So y is -6. Oops. And so I'm going to move this one, -4. I'm going to move it down to -6. Okay. And I got it. So hopefully you guys get this idea now. And remember, they do have the calculator up here if you do need it. I think anyway. Should be able to have it. Again, our x-intercepts are going to be -2, -6. So I'm going to move all this one down to the long one. The 2 is positive, so I know it's going to curve up. Just need to figure out where. So, okay, it doesn't want me to do that one. Okay, there we go. So move this one to -6. All right, so we're going to put in, so what's in between -2 and -6 is going to be -4. So we know the vertex is -4, comma, something. Put it into the equation. Both places you have the x. So we'll get -2, 2, 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8. We get -8. Oh, doesn't like me writing sometimes. So we're going to move this one to -4, -8. Okay. And you got it. Okay, last question again. Our intercepts, these are going to be a little bit bigger, so we're going to have -5 and 3 is going to be a little bit bigger. There we go. So -5 and 3. So I'm going to move that one somewhere down. It's going to be 3. So between -5 and 3, so that's should be -1. So I just went how I figured that out. So I looked at -5 and 3 and counted out how many there were altogether. And there were 8 spaces. And divide 8 by 2 is 4. And then I'm just going to go 4 spaces to the left and to the right of -5 and 3. So I get -1. Okay, -3/8. -1 plus 5. -1 minus 3. You can put it straight into a calculator if you want. We get 4, -4, so 16. And this is where I would put it into the calculator, which I am going to do right now because I have my calculator out. So I'm going to go -3, so -3, so 3 negative times 16 negative. And then I'm going to just divide it by 8, and that's going to give me 6. So I know this one needs to be at -1, +6. Let's see. Nope. Wait, 1, 2 over. And you can see it's crossing at -5 and at 3, which is what we want. And we've got it. I got all my points. Hopefully you guys find that as easy. Let me know if you need any help.